Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you from the back patio. And if you watch this channel at all, you already knew that. It's been way too long since I did a review or posted anything new. I did a little short on this past Monday, St. Patrick's Day, downtown at a little joint Callahan's, I love the place. We went down there early in the day. Crowd wasn't big. They did their big block party thing. They closed the streets and everything down there. They did that Sunday. They were originally supposed to do it on Saturday, but the weather was shit, and by shit I mean it was horrendous. Freaking winds and thunderstorms. So they did it Sunday. Sunday was a nicer day. Wasn't great, but they got it all in. And then on the actual St. Patrick's Day date was Monday, so they had another little shindig. Not a lot of a lot of people's at work. I was not, and the reason for that was we just finished up our biggest event of the year, and I'll cover all that here in a minute. But and I got a bunch of stuff to cover, and I'm going to cover this about 3 damn times because I'm going to do 3 beer reviews this weekend and a weed review. And by weed, I mean some sort of Delta 9 gummy or beverage. But for right now, we're going to do the Outlaw Light from Mile High. I think this is a pretty new product. I don't know anything about it. Our big event, we had, as we say here in the Deep South, we had an ass of this, and you bought tickets, and the beer comes with the beer, wine, food, it all comes with the ticket. And we had Miller Lite and this, and I think we had some cool. What else did we have? Corona and Modelo, and red and white wine. So anyway, Mile High Brewing has the Outlaw, or maybe I don't even know. The website's a bit clunky. It could be Mile High Light Beer from Outlaw Brewing. I think that's actually what it is. It's 105 calories and 4.2% ABV. Now, if you know me, you know there are generally 2 things that are never found together, me and light beer. I'm not a fan of it in general because I like big flavorful beers, and light beer ain't it. However, just thought it'd be fun to mix things up a bit. Oh God. Looks like a light beer, that's for damn sure. Like honeydew vine water. It is a barely yellow in color. It's it does smell like a old school lager, man, from my younger days. Brings back memories of old Milwaukee headaches. But I mean, it's just bready and yeasty. It's there. If you smell one, you've smelled them all. Now, I couldn't find jack hole on the website about mash bill if they do like Bud Miller and use rice and corn and things like that. I don't know. Website is a bit clunky for me, but I'm old and I'm pretty good with tech, but wading through a website, I lose patience pretty quickly if I don't find the info I'm looking for. And you know what? It's exactly what I expected. It has all the flavor of the water off a hard-boiled egg. Light beer is not brewed to taste like much. It's just not. You know, it's brewed to be cold and fizzy, so you can, and low ABV, so you can drink shit out of it all day long. I mean, that's what it's made for. And for people that whose palate is either, I'm trying to be judicious here. I don't want to make people mad. Uh, I'm not going to say for people whose palate is not refined. Listen, not everybody is looking for, you know, stouts and porters and you know, citrusy IPAs and all that kind of thing. They just want to drink something and not have to worry about what it tastes like. And that's what light beers are for. And God only knows they sell a ton of them. Everybody that makes them does. But I'd rather drink a couple fewer over the course of the day and drink a nice 5 or 6% something that, or 6 or 7% that is really nice and flavorful. This is just not for me. It is precisely what it's intended to be, and that is absolutely unoffensive in every conceivable way. It's fizzy and really, really light in flavor, and the flavors that are there, that's not even plural flavors. It is singular in flavor. Nah, not even singular in flavor. Just singular. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and sip on it and chit chat a minute because I hadn't been around. All of the rumors of my demise were premature. I complain all the time about not having enough time to do the reviews, to do the number of reviews that I would like to do, and that is absolutely true. However, it was kind of the perfect storm in this hiatus I just went through. We had, and if you search around on the channel, you can find in my shorts our prescribed burn at work. We burnt 35 acres of longleaf pine forest right in the middle of the damn city, and it's a big deal to do. News crews were there, and you know, we blocked traffic, and there's a lot of prep work that I have to do to get ready for that. There's fire breaks to be built, and you know, we got to clean up a ton of stuff, and you know, and then of course burn day, and then there's the post burn, the next 2 or 3 days, putting out the damn smokers and all that bit, because there's, you know, it's longleaf pine, man. There's stumps and whatnot in there. Been there 100 damn years, and if once those some bitches get smoking, they'll smoke for 2 weeks, or until you get, you know, 48 hours of freaking solid rain, which was not going to happen. So you got to go out there and bury them, put dirt in them. Water doesn't work. That's fun. And the reason we have to do that is because it's in the middle of the city, and it backs up to subdivisions, and they are very patient and accommodating with us, because the people that back up to us are fortunate enough to have that 35 acres of land. It may never be developed. And they have some of the folks that live there have privacy fences, and they have gates that come out, and they've got their own little seating areas back there. It's nice, and I like that. So we try to be accommodating for them and get the damn smoke under control as soon as we can. So, you know, but it's a lot of work, man, and it's not fun. But that's all done. The thing is that happened right at Mardi Gras. And then Mardi Gras here's 3 damn weeks. And Mrs. Sipper and I, we love to go to the damn parades. We go, I guarantee you we missed 3. And 2 of those were on the same day, you know. And one of the other ones we missed was freaking raining. And I'm, you know, there was a day I'd have gone. Not anymore. Now I drug my ass down there, and it was balls cold, but not in the rain. But we have an absolute blast every night. I tried to do a little bit of content while I was down there, but it's just damn loud, and it's busy, and you know, I'm not good enough at all of this kind of thing to make anything that looks good or sounds good or anything. You know, it'd just be a bunch of damn people screaming and shit. No good. So we get through Mardi Gras, and then it's friggin' some bonehead named Todd decides to get a bad tooth. Looks like I'm getting a root canal, and on the 8th, they got me loaded up with. They loaded me down with antibiotics. I'm off of them now to get, because I was in some fairly significant discomfort, but I guess I got a cracked tooth. But you know, hell, when you're old, you know, shit breaks. So I had to get all that under control. Now all that's done. Everything's great. Then right on top of that, we had the big event I just talked about. That's a ton of work getting ready for it, and then the breaking of everything down afterwards. But that's all done. So work is back to normal. Life is back to normal. So hell, that was a month, 5 weeks of just absolute freaking chaos. But it's all done now. And look, today this is gorgeous weather out here today. I mean, I don't know how you get any better. It's freaking like 68 degrees right now. You can see the sun's out. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna finish this. I'm gonna go inside and get another beer, and I'm gonna review momentarily that I'm really excited to review, because it's been a long time since I've had any, and it's delicious. So with all that being said, if you like light beer, give this a try. It's just not, I drink with the philosophy of I drink better beer, and I'll drink a bit less. That's just a way that I have worked for a long time now, because I love bigger, tastier beers, and light beer is not one of them. But if this might be your jam, and I don't want to sit here and blast it and talk about that it's crap, because it falls into a category of beer that I don't do. So, I mean, it's, good old fashioned fizz water. So, I thought there was an animal running across my sailcloth, but it was not. It was a big leaf. Oh, here comes the rescue sipper and Mrs. Sipper, just as I'm finishing up. So, as always, please like and subscribe, and enjoy. She's going to run back here and chase the dog before I can get signed off. You better hurry up, because this thing's over. Please like and subscribe, and enjoy your malted beverages, your adult malted beverages responsibly.